So this is the process of hemostasis. It's how blood clots form when there is an injury. So the first phase is the vascular phase. It begins when the skin has been cut or injured. Cutting the wall of a blood vessel from an injury triggers a contraction in the smooth muscle fibers of the vessel wall. This contraction is called a vascular spasm, which decreases the diameter of the vessel, so it just gets smaller. During this phase, the endothelial cells contract and release endothelins, which is a hormone that stimulates smooth muscle contraction and endothelial division. The endothelial cells become sticky and adhere platelets to one another.
So the second phase of hemostasis is the platelet phase. And the stage begins when platelets stick to the surface of the skin, to the basement membrane, to collagen fibers, and to each other, as you can see here. The platelets then become activated, which release chemicals that help begin the actual blood clotting process.
So the third phase is the coagulation phase. The coagulation phase or blood clotting, is a complex process involving many agents, and this process leads to the conversion of fibrinogen into fibrin. And as fibrin grows, blood cells and platelets become trapped in it, forming a blood clot, as well as sealing the skin back together. So these are the platelets that cause the platelet plug, but with the presence of fibrin, they help seal the skin back together.
So the last phase is the clot retraction phase. Once the third phase is complete and the fibrin mesh is formed, the red blood cells stick to the fibrin. The platelets start to retract and eventually it falls off of your skin like a scab. And you're good.
And next, fibrinolysis occurs, which the clot gradually dissolves. The process begins when plasminogen produces the enzyme plasmin, and plasmin is responsible for digesting the fibrin strands and eroding the clot, which are these fibrin strands. So they get dissolved, and then the blood vessel goes back to normal.